Hello everyone, welcome back to Bharat Army podcast. It's been a while, yes we all know it, but what a way to kick things off because अभी जो हम season में जाने वाले हैं, it is regarded as one of the most important home seasons for Team India. Yes, the Gautam Gambhir era, as we call it as GG era, began on a very rocky start. We won the T20 series, although we didn't have a good time in the ODI series. But it's okay. It's been a while. एक month का gap मिल गया है, and now it is time to wear the whites because Team India is going to be back to play the longest format. And to discuss everything, we got a wonderful panel members in Godfrey, Jaideep, and Jayan. Really good to see you all, guys. So before wasting any time, let us kick things off right away. सबसे पहले Test series, it is back. Jayan, I know how much we all love Test cricket, and it is finally back. So let us discuss with our captain Rohit Sharma. He's been an absolutely amazing captain so far, and what a wonderful player he has been in the longer format as well. But हम उनकी अगर हम पार्टनर की बात करें, there have been lots of talks about who can open with Rohit Sharma. So let us open the floor now. Jayan, Rohit Sharma's partner, Shubman Gill, Yashasvi Jaiswal, or do you have any other name in your mind?
थी रोहित शर्मा के साथ जो पार्टनर हम एक्चुअली सोचते थे वो एक थे लेफ्ट हैंडेड ओपनर शिखर धवन जो अभी जस्ट हाल ही में रिटायर हुए हैं एंड वन ऑफ द मोस्ट आई कैन से अंडररेटेड opening partnerships they had literally, and I think one of the best we ever had in terms of Indian openers. Most destructive, वो जब आते थे दोनों जन तो they used to flow. And I think that right and left-handed combination always works. Obviously, I will say Yashasvi Jaiswal only because Yashasvi has been देखा था जैसे कि England series में भी the series against England, the Test series against England, he was absolutely phenomenal. Like just तरीके से he was taking that flow when Rohit was trying to settle down and taking those singles and just converting those ones into twos. Yashasvi on the other hand was upping the run rate, वो का flow बढ़ा रहा था, and he was taking that pressure off Rohit. That there is all like the bowlers will have to think twice because you have a right-handed and a left-handed opener, so that always works. Right and left-handed हम कभी भी बोलते थे कि वन डाउन अगर एक राइट-हैंडेड आउट होगा तो एक राइट-हैंडेड उसको रिप्लेस करेगा, अगर लेफ्ट-हैंडेड आउट होगा तो उसको लेफ्ट-हैंडेड रिप्लेस करेगा. तो राइट एंड लेफ्ट the combination we have always seen working a lot, and it's always helped, even back end when Gautam Gambhir used to open with Virender Sehwag. So that time also they used to look at right and left hand combinations a lot. So I feel it's been phenomenal. I mean, no, any questions to Gill, but current form के हिसाब से I think we should be sticking to what we are doing the best because यशस्वी का home series था इंग्लैंड के सामने and he scored two double hundreds, and वो जिस तरीके से convert कर रहे थे अपने hundreds into double hundreds, so I think this we should carry out because five test matches at home again, so that five against England also he played. So again, this it will be five. So I think I don't see him getting dropped by any chance, obviously, unless some injuries come up. But apart from that, I think like Yashasvi Jaiswal should be undropped from that 11.
Amazing, and it's a very brilliant point because अगर हम इंग्लैंड सीरीज के बारे में देखें, even I think Godfrey you will agree to this because the performance that he has had in that series absolutely amazing. And टेस्ट क्रिकेट में अब तक उन्होंने ऐसे कोई रॉन्ग स्टेप तो लिया नहीं है ऐसे, सो इट मेक्स नो सेंस टू ड्रॉप हिम. बट अगर हम शुभमन गिल के बारे में बात करते हैं गॉडफ्री, सो ही प्लेड एज आर नंबर 3 in the absence of Virat Kohli in that series. But now we all know that King Kohli is coming back into the Test series. So now the question is, Godfrey, how do you fit Shubman Gill and Yashasvi Jaiswal both in the 11? Because it is so difficult, यार. नंबर 3 पे अगर गिल खेलेंगे तो you'll have to like adjust the entire batting lineup again. So how do you fit both of them, or do you see maybe Gill getting the drop for someone else?
Exactly. जैसा आपने कहा कि with King Kohli back in the playing 11, it might be a bit difficult to fit both of them. But again, जैसे coming back to the first point, what you said, it's the GG era, something new, and there are a lot of expectations here. We as fans already हम लोग ये expect कर चुके हैं कि there are going to be some sort of uh, I won't say weird, but some sort of eye-opening decisions. There's something which would cause us to think कि okay, ऐसा क्यों कर रहे हैं, वैसा क्यों कर रहे हैं. No doubt, I would agree with Jehan's point कि Jaiswal would be the pick among the two openers. Another random thought, what even comes to my mind is, will GG open with Jaiswal and Gill pushing Rohit Sharma down maybe further the order, because that is something what has been tried and tested as well. अगर आप देखो तो back then when guys like Murli Vijay, Shikhar Dhawan, these guys were the openers for Team India. Rohit Sharma was also used in the middle order, and it's not that he didn't perform well. Especially his home record was phenomenal back then. So that's another way what the selectors might look into. But again, it's the final call of the selectors. GG era hai, so they'll take the final call. But if we were to stick with Rohit Sharma at the opening and get a partner for him, then I feel it might be a bit difficult or a bit tricky to fit in Shubman Gill into the playing 11 as well.
So गॉडफ्रे यहाँ पे पूरा एक गूगली डाल दिया. He had a very wild suggestion which could be a possibility, getting back Rohit Sharma into the middle order. Let's see whether Team India actually follows this advice or not. But coming to the middle order, जयदीप भाई, मतलब टॉप 3 तो मतलब ऐसे देखा जाए तो अपने दोनों लोगों ने तो सेट कर ही दिया है. वी गॉट जायसवाल, वी गॉट रोहित शर्मा, एंड ऑफ कोर्स शुभमन गिल, विराट कोहली है. Now coming to the middle order, now this is where the fun begins, because we all know Test cricket में there is one certain superstar who is making his way back into the team after a long hiatus of over 1 year, and we all know our very own Spider-Man Rishabh Pant. So Jaideep bhai, Rishabh Pant coming back into the Test squad ahead of a big Test match season for the upcoming months. How do you fit him, and where do you see the youngsters who were tried and tested in the England series like Sarfaraz, Dhruv Jurel, and every other player? How do you fit all of them in the middle order? So, what is your middle order looking like for the upcoming series?
Yeah, it's gonna be a big trouble for the management for sure, because इतने सारे players ग्रुप में आ चुके हैं अब, जो कि पहले नहीं थे. इंग्लैंड सीरीज के बाद हमको इतने सारे प्लेयर्स उस पोजीशन पर, उस पर्टिकुलर स्लॉट के लिए हमको खेलते हुए नजर आएंगे, फाइट करते हुए नजर आएंगे. बट ऑब्वियसली मैनेजमेंट फर्स्ट प्रायोरिटी अपने सीनियर प्लेयर्स को ही देना चाहेगा. विराट कोहली आपको नंबर 4 पर नजर आ सकते हैं, केएल राहुल आपको नंबर 5 पर नजर आ सकते हैं, और एट नंबर 6 एज यू मेंशन स्पाइडरमैन ऋषभ पंत वहां पर वो खेलते हुए नजर आ सकते हैं. तो टिपिकली ये मिडिल ऑर्डर होना चाहिए. एंड देन उसके बाद ऑलराउंडर्स रविंद्र जडेजा, रविचंद्रन अश्विन. जब आप इंडिया में खेल रहे हैं और आप ओवरसीज खेल रहे हैं तो शायद आप 4 फास्ट बॉलर्स खिला लें उसके बाद. तो टिपिकली विराट कोहली, केएल राहुल और ऋषभ पंत से मिडिल ऑर्डर कंसिस्ट होना चाहिए. बट आई फील कि जैसे गिल के बारे में हमने डिस्कस किया कि गिल अभी थोड़ा सा उतना टच में हमको दिख नहीं रहे. जिस तरह से उन्होंने परफॉर्म किया है ओवर द इयर्स फॉर टीम इंडिया, ही हैज बीन फिनोमिनल फॉर श्योर, बट अभी थोड़ा सा टच मिसिंग है गिल का. और जिस तरह के परफॉर्मेंसेस आए हैं, जिस तरह के परफॉर्मेंसेस हमको गिल से देखने को मिले हैं, ऑब्वियसली अप टू द मार्क है नहीं. सिंस ऑब्वियसली डेंगू जब से हुआ है, उनको एक पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट की अगर मैं बात करूं तो वहां से टिपिकल गिल परफॉर्मेंस, प्रिंस परफॉर्मेंसेस हमको थोड़े से मिसिंग लग रहे हैं. तो मुझे लगता है कि गिल को ऑब्वियसली शुरुआती मैचेस में चांस तो मिलेगा ही, लेकिन अगर वहां पर कुछ गड़बड़ हो जाता है तो मैनेजमेंट हैज द लिबर्टी ऑफ सरफराज खान, मैनेजमेंट हैज द लिबर्टी ऑफ ध्रुव जुरेल, जिन्होंने इंग्लैंड के अगेंस्ट बहुत अच्छा परफॉर्म किया. डेब्यू सीरीज में आकर के उन्होंने इंग्लैंड के खिलाफ, जैसे रोहित शर्मा ने झंडे गाड़े थे बारबाडोस में, वैसे ही झंडे गाड़ने का काम किया. और दैट वाज द बेस्ट चांस, क्योंकि इंग्लैंड वहां पर बैसबॉल खेल रहा था और इंडिया की एकदम नई टीम थी. तो मुझे लगता है कि इंग्लैंड के पास इंडिया को इंडिया में हराने का इससे बेटर चांस नहीं था. बट हमारे यंगस्टर्स ने प्रूव किया कि ऐसे कैसे भैया, इतना आसानी से हमको नहीं हरा पाओगे. और इसीलिए मुझे लगता है कि अगर गिल परफॉर्म नहीं करते हैं, इनफैक्ट अगर केएल राहुल भी, क्योंकि उनका भी फॉर्म उतना अच्छा नहीं रहा है, क्योंकि हमने देखा कि पिछले कुछ समय से केएल राहुल थोड़े से ट्रबल में नजर आए हैं. तो अगर वो नहीं कर पाते हैं, शुभमन गिल नहीं कर पाते हैं, तो मुझे लगता है कि ये प्लेयर्स उनको रिप्लेस कर सकते हैं. लेकिन फर्स्ट प्रायोरिटी यही प्लेयर्स रहने वाले हैं, और मैं तो चाहूंगा कि हमारे सीनियर प्लेयर्स अच्छा करते रहे, उनको रिप्लेस करने की जरूरत ना पड़े.
Nice. It's a very interesting suggestion because there is one player which also comes into my mind अगर हम मिडिल ऑर्डर की बात करें तो श्रेयस अय्यर. And he was absent from the Indian team for a while due to some issues with the management and around his contract. But now we saw it in the last series that he has made his way back into the Indian squad. So टेस्ट मैचेस में अगर होम सीरीज के बारे में बात करें, श्रेयस अय्यर is arguably regarded as one of the greater players of spin in our lineup. So where does even he fit in? तो जैसे जयदीप ने कहा, इट्स गोना बी वेरी वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू मैनेज आवर मिडिल ऑर्डर वूज, बिकॉज काफी सारे ऑप्शंस है, एंड ऐसे ना हो कि प्रॉब्लम ऑफ प्लेंटी आ जाए. सो इट विल बी वेरी
Hmm.
इंटरेस्टिंग. पर्सनली आई फील, अकॉर्डिंग टू मी, आई वुड रादर हैव Shreyas Iyer in my team over someone like a KL Rahul. No disrespect to KL
Hmm.
Rahul, but I feel that Iyer as a spin player is better suited, at least in the home leg, as compared to KL Rahul. But let's see what the team management does. But coming back lower down the order, abhi it's gonna be very very interesting debate to talk about, because this is arguably India's strength, India's spin bowling attack. The reason why India has been so dominant in the home condition is because of our spin bowling attack. Ashwin, Jadeja, and even our own very own Bapu Akshar Patel. So Jehan, I would like to kick things off with you first on this. So Ashwin, Jadeja, Kuldeep Yadav, and Akshar Patel तो रहने ही वाले हैं. But there have been talks कि we may not see all four players playing together in the 11. So are you in support of this thought, or do you want to see maybe more pacers added just to add variety, or you just want to go all in spin bowling attack?
See, I feel stick to our strength. अगर चार इंडिया में स्पिन फ्रेंडली विकेट्स है, why not go with all four of them? Because all four of them, because हमने देखा है कि कितनी बार our top order and middle order gets collapsed and we don't have batting depth. Suddenly you will see Bumrah and Siraj coming and batting at number 6 and 7. So वो एक प्रॉब्लम आ जाती है बीच में. तो आई थिंक टू ऐड दैट स्ट्रेंथ एंड that batting depth also, we should play four spinners and just with one seamer, because we have seen many times. I think 2017 में भी एक बार ऐसा हुआ था कि there was only one pacer. I think it was Ishan Sharma or one of them who had जब we had opted for one pacer and we had gone with four spin options. So I feel these four are our bowlers. These are four our exact prime bowlers. Ashwin Jadeja are undropped from the Indian team, obviously. Akshar, question mark will come if we go on to play three spinners. Either Akshar plays instead of Jadeja or Akshar plays instead of Kuldeep Yadav. But now the point here is all four of them are experienced in their own ways. They can spin webs, and so I feel to get that experience, we should play that with one pacer. I think maybe Siraj. I think Bumrah might be rested for the Bangladesh series, is what we are hearing. So I feel Siraj will be more than enough, and we have seen Ashwin opening the test bowling a lot of times, and we are opening the test series against Bangladesh at Chennai. And Chennai, what kind of a wicket we produce every time, and we don't want to make that mistake what we did against England in 2021. When that road on that road what we played, and where we played we played three spinners and two pacers. So I think we should go for a, a full spin attack. We can make more. We should make most of this home series, because अगर ये 5 मैच में से पांचों जीत गए, तो we are directly into that World Test Championship final, and we won't worry about the Border Gavaskar Trophy then later on.
It's very
And
interesting.
also one point to make that, अगर बुमराह को हम न्यूजीलैंड टेस्ट सीरीज में अगर खिलाते भी है, तो बुमराह, if we want to bring Shami also back into that Border Gavaskar Trophy, we want our pacers to be fit, because Bumrah, Shami, Siraj all are injury prone, and we want these guys to be fit. And उसके लिए, and spinners won't be too much used in Australia. Obviously Jadeja will be one, or maybe Kuldeep Yadav could be one, but they won't play all the 5 matches for sure. So एक spinner maybe we can play in Australia, but we won't be playing, four spinners. So we should make it like evenly balanced across all like both the home and away series.
It's good that you brought the topic about pacers, especially Bumrah might be rested for maybe the Bangladesh series. We never know. The squad announcement is just around the corner. But yes, Mohammad Shami is one name which I want to like actually emphasize about, because since the World Cup, what a World Cup he's had in November, October, November. But since then, we haven't really seen Mohammad Shami in the international cricket circuit mix. But now, ऐसे कहा जा रहा है कि that he is going to make his way into the test season. So this is where I want to like lay my points on about the spinner wala thing. I personally would not play all four spinners, at least against Bangladesh, because I feel that this is a series for someone like a Mohammad Shami to make his mark. I agree with the point that both of them are injury prone players and we want to protect them at all costs before the Australia series. But somewhere I feel कि यार game time की भी जरूरत रहनी चाहिए, especially for someone like Mohammad Shami who's coming back after a long gap. So somewhere I feel that if we go with three spinners, two pacers for the Bangladesh series, it's going to be really, really crucial, because Bangladesh let's not take them lightly. They had a win against Pakistan away from home, and they are an Asian side. They know how to play spin. So we all know that that can be one of the threats. So just for that, I would say that maybe someone like a Mohammad Shami to add variety into that bowling attack will be good. And with Bumrah, you never know whether he's going to be rested or not. But if Bumrah is there, obviously he's going to be my second pacer. But if not, then we have Mohammad Siraj as well. Godfrey, you agree with this point, or Jaideep, even you can lay your points?
Yeah,
Yep,
yeah,
I
100% agree. Uh, yeah, 100% agree with you, Sanchit bhai here. I just wanted to mention here that जब भी बांग्लादेश से हम टेस्ट मैचेस खेलते हैं, इनफैक्ट हमने जब लास्ट सीरीज भी खेली थी, तो आपके वहां पर एक्चुअली दोनों पॉइंट सही हो जाते हैं। श्रेयस अय्यर वाला पॉइंट भी कि वो कितने अच्छे स्पिन प्लेइंग प्लेयर हैं, क्योंकि वो जो टेस्ट मैच जीता था टीम इंडिया ने, वहां पर श्रेयस अय्यर और अश्विन की पार्टनरशिप देखने को मिली थी। और दूसरा पॉइंट जो यहाँ पर डिस्कशन का सब्जेक्ट चल रहा है कि स्पिनर्स वहां पर कितने डेडली हैं। मेहदी हसन मिराज को हम लोग लगातार बॉलिंग कराते हुए देख रहे हैं, शाकिब अल हसन को पाकिस्तान के अगेंस्ट बॉलिंग कराते हुए देख रहे हैं। they've been very deadly against a strong and reputed पाकिस्तानी बैटिंग लाइनअप। अभी थोड़ा सा उनका ट्रांजिशन फेज हम कह सकते हैं, लेकिन इतनी भी खराब बैटिंग लाइनअप है नहीं जितने स्कोर्स पर उनको स्पिनर्स ऑल आउट कर रहे हैं, जितने स्कोर्स पर उनको तंग कर रहे हैं स्पिनर्स। तो आई फील कि बांग्लादेश के अगेंस्ट अगर हम स्पिन प्लेइंग कंडीशंस बनाते हैं, स्पिन प्लेइंग ट्रैक्स हम लोग उनको ऑफर करते हैं, तो बांग्लादेश हमको डेफिनेटली तंग कर सकता है, क्योंकि कंडीशंस बांग्लादेश और इंडिया में डिफरेंट है नहीं। अगर पिच भी उनको बांग्लादेश वाले मिल जाते हैं तो उनके स्पिनर्स बहुत अच्छे हैं। तो हम लोग अगर चार स्पिनर्स खिला रहे हैं, कुलदीप, अक्षर, अश्विन एंड जडेजा, तो ये हो सकता है कि डबल एजेड स्क्वाड हो जाए, तो कहीं ना कहीं स्क्वाड हमको भी लग सकती है ये वाली। तो आई फील कि आप दो पेसर्स को जगह दें, क्योंकि बांग्लादेश जब लास्ट टाइम भी आई थी हमने देखा था पेसर्स के लिए काफी कुछ था पिच पर, और बहुत अच्छी बॉलिंग कराई थी वहां पर शमी ने, बहुत अच्छी बॉलिंग कराई थी वहां पर ईशांत शर्मा ने। तो जब आप पेसर्स के लिए कुछ ऑफर करते हैं, ऑब्वियसली उनको गेम टाइम मिलेगा। जैसे आपने मेंशन किया कि शमी के लिए हमको गेम टाइम यहाँ पर उनको देने की बहुत ज्यादा जरूरत है, तो शमी को गेम टाइम मिल सकेगा। उसके अलावा सिराज अपने आप को प्रूव कर सकेंगे एक बार फिर से, क्योंकि बुमराह ऑब्वियसली वॉन्ट बी अवेलेबल फॉर दिस सीरीज। उसके बाद जब आप एक बार अच्छा स्पेल देख लेंगे पेसर्स का, तो स्पिनर्स भी आकर अच्छा अटैक करेंगे और वो भी अच्छा काम करेंगे।
Godfrey?
yeah, yep. I would agree to Jaideep's point as well because अगर आप देखो तो currently in the Indian Test setup, there have been a few names which have been coming up in terms of pacers. Obviously, Bumrah to most likely wouldn't be a part for the Bangladesh series, but guys like Akash Deep as well has been rising through the ranks. So उनका भी chance बन सकता है in the playing 11. Arshdeep का भी ऐसा rumors है over the internet कि he might make a move into Test cricket soon. And another important thing to keep in mind here is हमारे जो नए bowling coach है Morne Morgan, he being a pacer himself, there might be sort of likability to play maybe two pacers and three spinners. So I personally feel three spinners, two pacers should be a good enough combination at least for the Bangladesh series. But again, yes, as I mentioned in my previous point as well, coaching staff काफी नहीं है, so we are expected to see some such decisions. So let's see how it goes. But I feel that 3-3-2 is the combination we'll be going ahead with.
Nice. So, in to sum up what Godfrey said, he's saying that expect the unexpected when it comes to GG era. But एक बात तो मतलब we all have to agree upon that Indian fans are pretty confident ahead of the home series, and obviously why not? Because home में we have been so dominant over the past decade, and this time the motivation is even more because of what actually lies forward in an year's time, the World Test Championship. It is a trophy that we haven't really had luck in the last two times. But now with India being favorites to actually make it to the final for the third consecutive time, it's gonna be really interesting to see what the home season actually was. जैसे जेहान ने कहा था कि he is expecting a clean sweep. All 5 matches India is expected to win according to him. So let us now come to the prediction bit. This is where we will have varied opinion about it. But Jehan, to kick things off, predictions for the upcoming home season. You feel India to win all, and who do you feel could be the key players or rising stars from the Indian setup?
See, if the first prediction, though I think I just mentioned, I think we will go for a final sweep only. Bangladesh, so I don't see any threat, especially batting में, so they will be very vulnerable. I think right now also they are, struggling big time against Pakistan. They were railing at 26 for 6. Uh, so I really don't think कि वो लोग एक कोई बैटिंग में तो थ्रेट रहेंगे. Yes, bowling में, as Jaideep mentioned that, Mehdi Hasan Miraj, Shakib Al Hasan, there will be Taijul Islam. The spin will be a major threat. But that's where our batting will be concerned, and I feel मेरे हिसाब से यशस्वी जायसवाल again, I think he will carry on his good form, and he'll take on the bowlers. He won't be showing any mercy to any bowlers, be it spin, pace, whoever. वो start provide करेगा. He'll help the run rate going ahead. And I feel one more player, if we can say, is Kuldeep Yadav. I think on these kind of and coming back into a home series, especially in Test cricket. Like we have not seen Kuldeep Yadav a lot into Test cricket, especially in India, in a few years. So I feel वो एक अच्छा चांस है फिलहाल. You should get if he is in the 11, of course, if he's in that spin combination 11. So I think these two definitely, and of course the return of Virat Kohli. He missed out on the big crucial England series, and which we won. And I think it will be a good chance for him to test, maybe get a few hundreds also, because I think Bangladesh won't be a threat. I think this is the right time for him also to shine.
Nice. So Jayan is going for a clean sweep, 5-0 across the two home series, and Virat Kohli, Kuldeep Yadav to be the shining stars. Jaideep, coming to you, see, similar to what Jayan said.
Yeah, quite similar, but I think एक टेस्ट मैच का मार्जिन ले लेते हैं. खाली एक टेस्ट मैच का मार्जिन रखना चाहिए, इसीलिए I think 4-0 वहां पर एक टेस्ट मैच मुझे लगता है कि ड्रॉ हो जाएगा न्यूजीलैंड के अगेंस्ट. लास्ट टाइम भी ऐसा ही हुआ था जहां पे हम देख रहे थे कि 2-0 हम लोग न्यूजीलैंड से आराम से जीत जाएंगे. वहां पर कानपुर वाला जो टेस्ट मैच था वो 9 विकेट्स
Hmm.
डाउन थे न्यूजीलैंड, और आजाज पटेल और आई गेस सचिन रविंद्र वहां पर फाइट बैक कर गए और टेस्ट मैच को उन्होंने ड्रॉ करा दिया. तो मुझे लगता है कि इसी वजह से, क्योंकि न्यूजीलैंड एक फाइटिंग टीम है, आई थिंक एक टेस्ट मैच का मार्जिन रखना चाहिए. दैट्स व्हाई आई एम गोइंग विद 4-0. और बांग्लादेश से ऑब्वियसली वी गोना बी 2-0, एंड न्यूजीलैंड से भी 2-0. एंड प्लेयर्स टू वॉच आउट फॉर, आई फ्रॉम माय हार्ट आई एम गोइंग टू गो विद विराट कोहली, बिकॉज बहुत टाइम हो गया विराट कोहली को वाइड्स में अच्छा परफॉर्म करते देखे हुए. ऑब्वियसली ही डिड वेल अगेंस्ट ऑस्ट्रेलिया इन 2023, जहां पर अहमदाबाद में सेंचुरी मारा था, बट उसके बाद इंग्लैंड में थे नहीं. और अब आने वाली जो ओवरसीज सीरीज आ रही है उसके लिए कॉन्फिडेंट विराट कोहली जाए, एक टिपिकल विराट कोहली जाए. इसीलिए आई वुड वांट कि विराट कोहली अच्छा परफॉर्म करे. और बॉलिंग में कुलदीप यादव हैज गॉट द वेरिएशंस, हैज गॉट द स्टाइल, हैज गॉट द स्किल्स. तो कुलदीप यादव एंड विराट कोहली फॉर मी.
I think the entire India is hoping for Virat Kohli masterclass, at least in the whites actually, because it is a format where he hasn't really had the best of times in recent years. ODIs, T20s, he was absolutely amazing in his rejuvenated era after 2022. But whites may it would be so good to see him playing those consistent innings, especially before the Australia series. So coming to you, Godfrey, Jaideep went a bit realistic, keeping his feet on the ground, saying कि यार 4 मैच जीत लेंगे, एक मैच हम लोग ड्रॉ पे दे देंगे. So you agree with Jehan or Godfrey, or do you have a surprise in your mind?
No, I think this I will go with Jaideep because even I feel New Zealand are a team जो इतने आसानी से they don't give away a win, be it in their own hometown or even when they travel overseas. So with Bangladesh definitely 2-0 is inevitable मेरे हिसाब से, but against New Zealand I think there will be one match which will be drawn. So overall 4-0 India winning the overall home series. कमिंग टू जो हमारा टीम का स्टार प्लेयर हो सकता है, आई नो विराट कोहली इज अ पॉपुलर नेम और काफी फैंस चाहते हैं कि विराट कोहली गेट्स बैक टू हिज प्राइम फॉर्म एंड गेट्स इंडिया टू दैट लेवल. बट one name which I would really look out for will be Akshar Patel. I'm hoping that he will be a regular in the playing 11 for all the test matches, and we've seen what he's done, right? He's been taking 9, 10 wickets hauls in quite a few test matches. So uh, I think he's going to be really crucial for Team India's success, not only for this home series, but even going ahead in the entire WTC test cycle. Plus, with the bat, he also adds in a lot of value. No doubt, he and Ravi Jadeja almost play the similar roles in the team, but I would really be looking forward to see Akshar Patel, how does he shine, and he's already made a mark for himself, no doubt in that. But I just want him to, shine at a different level this series.
Absolutely agreed with Godfrey because that was going to be my answer as well. Because coming to my predictions, I am actually pretty confident about the home series just because of what is at stake. WTC के बारे में अगर हम बात करें, we really can't afford a draw or even a loss, at least at that time, because when we go into the Australia series, we don't want to be burdened. Just like last cycle कि अरे यार home में हम लोग एक draw करके जा रहे हैं, we don't want to have that burden. So with the home series in our advantage, I would want nothing less than a final clean sweep, especially with the venues that have been selected for the New Zealand series. I think Bangladesh, we all can agree that we are going to win everything because of our dominance. But with the New Zealand venues, I am pretty confident. Bangalore, Pune, and Mumbai, I think these three venues actually suit India more than New Zealand. And I think we all know that the Bharat Army is going to make themselves feel heard and feel actually going to create an atmosphere across the stadium, be it in Mumbai, Pune, Bangalore, wherever Team India goes. So yeah, I think pretty confident regarding that aspect. So I'm going with 5-0 clean sweep. And with the player that I have in mind, I agree with Godfrey. I'm going with Akshar Patel, not just with the ball, but also with the bat. We have seen how crucial our Bapu is for Team India, not just in Test, but across all format. We have seen that in the recent World Cup as well. So I feel that Akshar Patel, the all-rounder, is truly going to come alive in this home season, and we may as well see him away from home as well in the Australia leg. It has been a long wait for Akshar Patel to make his way outside India. So I think this home season is going to be the break for him to maybe challenge Jadeja for his spot in the upcoming series. So with that, I think it's been a wonderful discussion, and what a way to actually return to the podcast scenario, because of course we are going to welcome Team India in whites in just a matter of weeks now, and it's going to be an amazing home season. We hope to see India come triumphantly across the season. But gentlemen, it has been wonderful as always talking to you guys. We'll join in soon. We are going to join in closer to the Bangladesh series when the squad is officially announced, and Tabi we are going to give our inputs and talks to discuss about the squad analysis in depth. But till then, take care, everyone. And thank you so much for everyone who joined us till now. Make sure to follow the Bharat Army across all social media platforms and subscribe to our YouTube channel if you enjoyed these kind of discussions. But till then, guys, have a great day and hope to see Team India come triumph in the next 12 months.